Hello students, in today's lecture video, we will discuss about Unit 3, First Order Logic in Artificial Intelligence. So what is this first order logic? So we have to represent our knowledge in artificial intelligence with the help of this first order logic. In short form, we can call it as FOL. Okay. So previously we have a representation called propositional logic. There we used to represent knowledge in terms only true and false. But in knowledge representation using a first order logic, we can able to represent some facts, some objects as well as relations. Okay, so but this is an extension of propositional logic. First order logic is an extension of propositional logic. So this is used to represent your natural language statement in a concise way, because AI will not understand whatever the natural language statement. So we have to make it AI to understand in the using knowledge representation in the form of FOL. Okay, so it is also known as predicate logic or first order predicate logic. And it is a powerful language that develops information about the objects in a more easy way. And it also expresses a relationship between those objects. Okay, so these are some of the terms we can use it in first order logic in order to represent the knowledge. One is objects. Objects represents any alphabet A, B, like people, any variables like people, numbers, colors, wars, theories, squares, pits, bumpers. Okay, and relations can be like can be relations such as like a red, round, and adjacent, or we can use some any array relations in any relation such as like the sister of, brother of, color of, comes between. Yeah, and we can use functions like father of, best friend, third inning of, end of. So these are some of the propositions logic we can use it for in order to convert your real world language statement into machine understand, that is AI understandable format. Okay, so this as a natural language, the first order logic also has two main parts. One is syntax, another one is semantics. Syntax of FOL is which represents some collection of symbols, so which is having a logical representation, which is having some logical expression. Okay, and basically we can use for syntactic syntax, we can use some symbols for representing. Okay, and obviously it is a shorthand representation. We can use some of the elements which is used in first order logic. You can see constant, like 1, 2 alphabets, any variables, we can use it as a constant. And you can use X, Y, Z also as a variables. And predicates, like we can use a predicate followed by a variable, like greater of 5, 3, student of boy, girl. And we can use some functions like mother of John, color of basket, and we'll use some symbols as for connectivities. Okay, and symbol, R symbol, like inverted and B is and symbol, and inverted like V is R symbol, and we have not symbol, which is called it as a negation, and imply symbol, equal symbol. Okay, these are the symbols we can use it for elements which are represented using the FOL statements. And major importantly, we'll use quantifiers. So for all, like universal quantifiers can be used for representing the statements like for all, for everyone. Like for that, we can use this universal quantifier symbol. And if you are using for particularly for some people, for few things, we can go for extensional quantifier. So these are the important elements we have to study about for representing any natural language statement into FOL. So one more two things we have to know. One is atomic statement. What are the atomic sentences are? These are some of the basic sentences which is used in first order logic. And these sentences are formed from a predicate symbol followed by a parenthesis with a sequence of terms. Like we can represent one predicate followed by n number of terms, term 1, term 2, up to n number of terms. So here you can see an example of Ravi and Ajay are brothers. This can be represented. This is a natural language statement, and this can be represented as a FOL, the form of predicate of n number of terms. Predicate here is a brother is considered to be a predicate, and Ravi and variables are Ravi and Ajay are variables like terms. So this can be represented as brothers of Ravi, Ajay. And Chinky is a cat. This is a natural language statement, and this can be converted into cat of Chinky. Okay. And we have a complex sentences. How do we represent complex sentence? So complex sentence includes subject. When we talk about atomic, it includes only predicate and followed by terms. When we talk about complex, it includes some complex statements like subjects. Okay. So this is main part of the statement subject, and predicate is can be defined as a relation which binds two atoms together in a statement. For example, if you consider the statement x is an integer, here x is considered to be a subject and is an integer is a predicate. So this is how we can represent your complex statement. Okay, so this is all about the first order logic. Thank you.